I like that. All right, let's put that on the shelf. Let's talk about Running Man another time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's tomorrow. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and we know we all want to. We're going to be getting some good food, but we're also going to be watching some good stuff on TV. We already talked about turkey and the meats, right? Go around the table, and everybody out in the Culture Junkie Nation, tell me what is your perfect Thanksgiving plate. Like, what is your perfect Thanksgiving plate? We're talking a main meat and 3 sides: roll, muffin, or cornbread. Y'all let me know. Go ahead and have at it. Go ahead and have at it.
What kind of muffin are you talking about?
Yeah, no.
It can be a corn muffin. It can be a corn muffin.
There's either cornbread or sweet Hawaiian rolls. Those are the only breads that are allowed around my Thanksgiving.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Since you took it, you got King's Hawaiian rolls. What's the rest of your plate? What's your plate look like?
Turkey ham. Yeah, you got to do turkey and ham. Spiral cut ham from Honey Bake, because that cinnamon glaze.
The glaze. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay.
Dressing, not stuffing. Is this a personal preference? Macaroni and cheese is always. Stuffing is in bird. Dressing is
People still stuff their birds.
Yeah.
I heard that's a bad thing to do. Bacteria. You got to cook the turkey longer. It's not good.
Again, it's if you got one of them old grandmas from back in the day that's been doing it, it can be done right. It's not my preference, but I prefer, I like dressing and macaroni and cheese. I'm not really big on cranberry sauce. Like, I don't really care.
All right, that's fair. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right, so you said turkey and ham, macaroni. I didn't hear you say any greens. Did you say greens?
For what?
He said, I don't eat anything green.
Said, for what? This man.
No green, no collard greens.
Agree. Again, greens are fine. There's actually Honey Bake has this broccoli. It's like this very, very interesting spiced broccoli that I like. But vegetables are just there, they kind of in the way.
This man is carved out. Carbs. Give it to me.
Hey, where my carbs?
Give it to me.
Oh, right. That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot about the mashed, but
Carbs. Give it to me. All right, bet. So Simon says, what is your Thanksgiving plate? Go ahead. Let's share with the rest of us out there.
I agree with the meats with GQ. I'll go turkey, ham, sides, macaroni, cheese. If mashed potatoes are available, I'll go with that. Collard greens.
Okay.
Yep. And definitely cornbread.
No cornbread. Cornbread, not roll. Okay. No cornbread. All right, not roll. All right. Dido, what is yours?
Hold on, we might need to ban Hand of Omega for that one.
Wait, what? No love for chitlins.
I ain't no pork booty.
No,
get out. Ham is pork booty.
Get out.
The outside of the booty, not the inside of the booty.
Leave the chat. I'm gonna put you in timeout right now. I'm gonna put you in timeout on YouTube and on Twitch. Don't go to either. Get out. No, just get out.
Shoot the pooper.
Dude. And again, we all have the melanated persuasion.
Southern family.
So all of us know about that red tub with that white lid. The nastiest smell.
It better not get in the house ever.
Dude. My mom did it one time at my dad's request. And it was literally one of those things, because you know how we had to be home when that street light came on, right?
Yeah.
You weren't home for the street light. This was the one time that I got home and walked in. It was like, what is that? And I just went right back outside. I didn't care. I was like, grounded in whatever trouble be damned.
Right.
That is the nastiest smell ever when they're being cleaned. I'm like, bro, why would if it smells this bad, why would I want to eat it?
Exactly. Like my mom, much like you, my mom did it one time. I did not descend the stairs from my room the rest of the night. Not even to get anything to drink, not to go to the bathroom, nothing. If I had to go to the bathroom, I went downstairs, used the bathroom, ran right back upstairs, didn't walk in the kitchen.
At the time, we had a 1-story house, and I had nowhere to hide. And it was It was throughout the entire house. I was like, Dad, what's she doing? And he was like, son, you just bear it. I'm like, literally, I'm heaving. I am heaving.
He's heaving.
My dad was like, just go to the bathroom, son. Just go to the bathroom. And I
just go to the bath. Oh wow.
Yeah, it was that bad, man. It was. I was like in like full mode. Like I was about to lose my entire lunch.
All right, I apologize. I cut Dido off for that one, but I just had to. We had to address chitlins real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But go ahead, sir.
Well, I'm probably the only one on here that's not a big fan of ham. Honey baked is great, but if I could take it or leave it if it's not there. Turkey, it depends on the person that's cooking it. When I do it, I've had a great turkey. When other people do it, I'm sorry, everybody else who cooked turkey in my life. I didn't like turkey at the time until I started doing it, and I'm making it well. So turkey and ham, yeah, I do it. I will eat it. I'm not gonna poo-poo on it. Okay. Macaroni and cheese is a must. Stuffing, aka dressing, is a must. Meaning not stuffed in the stuff, whatever the heck, dressing is a must. I like me some collard greens, but I don't always get them. Like I was debating on buying some cans today, but when I went to GFS, they only had the big ass can. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna need that much. Green beans, cream corn is great. I like cranberry sauce. When I was a kid, I didn't like it because of the texture and all that other stuff, but for whatever reason, everything as a kid is just not the same for me now. And I like the taste of cranberry sauce. I think it's fine. It's kind of hard to say because Hawaiian rolls are amazing. And so is cornbread when it's done right. Because I had some nasty ass, dry ass fucking cornbread too. So like it is crazy. And then a few years ago, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, Preem put me on some stuff that Puerto Ricans eat for Thanksgiving. And it makes me want to have all that stuff too. So I love food.
I was just going to say
mashed potatoes.
Do you know what I hear? Because I very clearly set some rules. I said a main meat and 3 sides. Mr. Indecision over here.
It's not indecision. It's all of it. I'm putting it on the plate. You making it? Is it at your house?
He described about
what's going on my plate. It's going in my mouth.
My man Dido was like, look, I'm going back for seconds and thirds.
And thirds.
Eating it.
100%. No, I hear you, man. I hear you. So for me, it is the perfect plate is turkey. With turkey and ham. Yes, I would prefer turkey and ham, but in our family we have now reserved ham for Christmas. I don't get spoiled like that anymore and get turkey and ham. It's turkey or ham. It's one or it's not going to be both. It's one or the other. That's what I get. So we get turkey for Thanksgiving. Turkey with a side with Tabasco sauce. It has to have the Tabasco sauce on it. Collard greens with smoked turkey legs. So good. Macaroni and cheese. Dressing with cranberry sauce, not from the can. So this is like freshly made. It's got, it maybe has some other stuff in the cranberries. So it's a little bit dressed up. So when you have it with the dressing, very good. Very, very
Wait, dressed up how? Yeah,
so it's got bourbon
in it.
Yeah, so we're talking. It's not cranberry sauce. It's like whole cranberries. And you're in there, you might have it might be mixed with some nuts or something in there.
Well. Wait, what?
Yeah, it might have some nuts in there too. So it's very good.
Juices and berries.
Yeah, don't make fun. It's actually really good. Though.
Again, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's not. It's the thing
really
is, I understand that most people either put it on their turkey or they add it to their dressing as like as a topping. The nuts part is just where I get lost because it's like, I don't know that I necessarily want that. That's part of the reason I don't like brownies with nuts. It's an odd, like this just came in out of nowhere. And it's and again, I'm not saying there's obviously no offense to your family's recipe with it. It's just that when you said that, I'm like, okay.
I get it. It's not for everybody. Look, I didn't like cranberry sauce until I turned into an adult. So I totally I understand. I get it.
Well, and Han brought up a point that most people remember it being just that can of
Mhm.
gelatin with the rings that you can still see.
Other Steve said the same thing. What about
Yeah,
cranberry
so-
sauce shaped in the shape of the can? Like, what about that? And
Yeah,
which-
that's why for me it was like, and
Mhm.
again, the funny thing is, I loved cranberry. I still like cranberry juice, even as a
Yeah.
kid. I like cranberry, but the
Mhm.
cranberry sauce was like,
Mhm.
I don't know.
We
And
were
I think
all
it's
that.
probably I think to Dido's point, it was the texture. It was just like,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
just-
we
this
were
is
all
feeling right.
that kid when we were kids. We thought the cranberry sauce was actually Jello, and when we put it in the mouth and it didn't have the
Yeah.
texture of Jello, we was like, "Ew, what is this? I don't want
Yeah.
that." Yeah. So anyway, so aside from the dinner plate, and I've seen a lot of people's stuff in the comments. James Pod said he's got Cornish hens for everybody tomorrow. That's pretty cool.
Hey, there you go.
That's pretty dope. Entertainment. Thanksgiving is known as the day for NFL football. The Lions will play, the Cowboys will play. Unfortunately, the Cowboys are playing the Giants, and that's the time that everybody can go to sleep after having the itis after having the play, because that game is going to be boring. I guarantee you, that game is going to be boring. The Lions versus the Bears is going to be no.
Wait. Who's playing the Giants?
The Cowboys.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm sorry. For whatever
Thank
reason,
you.
I thought you were talking about Lions versus Bears.
No, Lions versus Bears is going to be good.
Yeah, because that last game with the Bears this Sunday was not terrible.
No, it was not.
They had a chance. Now, I hope they play that horribly tomorrow.
That's
so
right.
We get
That's
win
right.
on the column. But
That's right. That's right. But that Cowboys
it
Giants
might be
game,
entertaining.
time to take a nap during that one. Or we could switch the channel to something else. What is your favorite forms of entertainment? What are you putting on, movies or TV, during your Thanksgiving holiday?
I don't know. I'm tempted to run a Fast and Furious marathon so it can be about family.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like it. That's a good one.
Unless I don't know. Normally during the holidays, I'm a video game player, so I'll play. Catch up on. I think that's what I'm going to actually try to potentially do during this little bit of downtime I have, because I don't have much to do this week. Actually, no, I got some stuff to do, but I think I'm going to try to catch up on some games that I have not played. So no Street Fighter 6, no Mortal Kombat, just play something new.
All right. What you got in your queue? What you got in your queue?
I mean, I picked up Star Wars Outlaws just because it was cheap.
Black Friday sale.
Yeah, but as much as anybody's going to discount that game,
right? At least right now.
And then DLC too. The DLC will be dropping soon, or did it?
It's Orlando. It's I think it's
Orlando.
out. I think it's now the Lando one. Is
okay. I think that actually came with my my copy, because GameStop has some type of thing where I guess you get the Lando cape or whatever. But then again, it might be something different. Who knows?
Okay.
And then I also obviously picked up the Marvel Capcom collection, physical.
Okay.
So there's different stuff to do. So I don't know. We'll see.
Dado, what is your entertainment choice for Thanksgiving?
Well, it depends on where I was at in the past. If I'm at family members' house, they got the football game on, and I'll sit and watch it. I mean, I did like football a lot more back then. I mean, I still kind of like it. I just stopped following it just because the team I wanted to win wasn't in it, and I just felt too heartbroken until this year. Actually, the last few years, it's been a little bit different. But so if it's on, I might put it on, throw a movie on that I haven't seen if I'm at home. If I was by myself, like I was going to be tomorrow, I would have just watched as many movies as possible and maybe played some video games and taken some naps or whatever. But it's going to be a little different because, I got my cousin coming through trying to fry turkey.
And with his little ones in tow, right?
Yep.
Okay. So typically Thanksgiving traditionally used to have was the Star Wars marathon. And I'm sure FX is probably going to have it tomorrow. Star Wars as a marathon. Preferably now that we have all the 4Ks, I would just play the 4Ks if I'm going to do Star Wars, right?
Oh yeah.
So if I'm going to do that, so that's not outside of the realm of possibility, because a lot of times when you do Thanksgiving, you kind of want to, get that comfort, watch a movie that, makes you feel comfortable and stuff like that. But Simon says, what about you as far as entertainment? If it's sports or if it's a movie, what are you putting on, or a video game, what are you putting on?
Well, I was gonna I was gonna try to run that Star Wars thing back. It's like watch all of them all the way through.
Yeah.
Last time I tried it, it came on HBO. I was like, I'm a start. Yeah, it did literally do it. HBO had all 6. I was lined up, ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to ask that. So is it going to be just the 6, or are we doing all 9 of the Skywalker saga?
Probably all 9 of them now. The instance is all 9. But
Okay,
hey,
so we're
last time I
talking,
tried it, I didn't.
all 10.
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
What,
10.
Rogue One is
Okay,
you
we're
gotta
including
watch
Rogue One.
One.
And
Hell
we're
yeah,
including
dude.
Rogue One.
Eleven then.
Yeah.
Solo.
Okay. What about a solo
Technically,
then?
technically, yeah. You can throw
So
Solo
that's
in there too.
so that's 11. So we're talking, chaining all of those movies together.
Mhm.
We're talking a 20-hour day, essentially. We're talking a 20-hour day.
Longer than that. Every single Star Wars movie is at least 2 hours long.
So 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, yeah.
So we're talking like 20
Over 24 hours.
Yeah, 24 hours.
There's 12 movies. So there's 12 movies. You're already at 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then you have Revenge of the
pushing
Sith is 2 hours and 15 minutes or 2 hours and 30. So yeah,
Okay.
You're way past a day.
Okay. James Pod says Thanksgiving horror movie that came out last year. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I watched it, but I didn't watch it for Thanksgiving. I like that movie. It was good.
Okay. King Takeem is saying he's running through all the Transformers movies before watching Transformers 1. Fallen Marvel says the You Pick One trilogy. You pick one trilogy. That's true. I can see that. Hand of Omega is asking, would you watch Rogue One between 3 and 4? Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's when it falls in.
Absolutely. Yep. Solo too. If you want to be straight up.
Technically.
You do Solo first, then you do Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
Chronologically, if that's the way you want.
Here's what I'm trying to figure out. Now we all know.
Yeah,
it was an Easter egg, but maybe I'm still trying to wonder what it meant. We saw the Millennium Falcon in Episode 1. I want to know who was flying it at the time.
You shouldn't have just been some random Corellian YT 1300.
Remember, the escape pod. The reason that it looks the way it looks, and we saw this in Solo, is the escape pod was jettisoned.
Yeah,
the one that we saw in Rogue One was the Millennium Falcon that we all know. I'm wondering, is that potentially saying that whoever Lando got it from was the person that was piloting it at the time? Because again, remember, that's 20 years before, A New Hope, at least.
Mm-hmm. And it could have added the escape pod to it as well beforehand.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it was an Easter egg, so like you said, it could just be they just did it because it looked cool.
Yeah, yeah, probably. Because wasn't the ghost in Rogue One as well?
I think so.
You heard? Yeah, I think you did see the ghost, and you heard them calling
for Hera.
Syndulla.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, calling for Hera. So I see that. No, that's I can see all of that. Let's see. Is there anything else as far as we wanted to talk about the other Thanksgiving holiday tradition